hear myself. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back, everybody, to another segment of Breakfast with Dr. Kojo. Once again, I was about to say the late night show, Dr. Kojo, but no, this is Breakfast with Dr. Kojo. We're talking about forgiveness from the perspective of the Will Smith, the Chris Rock situation a couple years ago at the Oscars. We'll be talking about Bad Boys, a new movie as well, and we're going to find some practical ways to apply forgiveness in your life. Because sometimes we'll need it, and sometimes we have to dish it out. But forgiveness is something that you do for yourself. So I'm excited to talk about it. Here's a little blurb about me. My name is Kojo. I post about mental health, comedy, and education. Feel free to stick around. I am streaming here live from Los Angeles, California. Use the comment section to let me know your name if it doesn't already show, and let me know where you're checking in from. Also, let me know if the sound is working because I was streaming. Shout out to Austin. Thank you so much. Austin, I love this show. Austin, thank you so much. What would I do without you? What would I do without you? Because I was talking to myself, and all y'all could see was just like this. You couldn't hear anything. So Austin, thank you for having my back. I appreciate that. I need to actually delete. Let me delete that live stream on Facebook. Carter Sarford was live. Let me see. Austin, no audio. Oh, so Velma also told me that there was no audio. Velma, I did not see your I did not see where you said there was no audio. Thank you very much. So I'm going to delete that old live stream. I only delete live streams when we have situations like this. Otherwise, I always keep it up because I want people to be able to have access to all the live streams. So you can even go back and look at live streams from 2 years ago. They're still online. Because you never know who wants to learn about something, or sometimes people just want to go back and binge the content. So we always keep the live stream up. Yeah, Austin, I would talk and nobody would hear me. So I'm just happy that y'all can hear me this morning. I really appreciate that. The live stream would be a good, fun thing to brighten someone's day. I think it would. I think it would. And it's a bit of a different time. It's early morning. Here in California, it's 9:15. I said I was going to be on at 8 o'clock this morning. So we're talking about forgiveness. I'm going to need y'all forgiveness this morning. I was a bit sluggish getting up out of bed, which is something that just happens every single day. But I'm out of bed. I'm here. I'm excited. I'm on Laurel Hill time, but I'm here. So I am ready to get it. So we're going to be talking about 3 things you didn't know about forgiveness. We're going to be talking about the Will Smith, Chris Rock situation, and also, as you may know, Bad Boys, Ride or Die, the movie just came out. I had a chance to see the movie, the early screening, and I liked it for a couple of different reasons. It had action, it had comedy. I love the comedy, but it also had a mental health component to it. I don't want to ruin the movie for those of y'all who haven't seen it, who plan on seeing it, but look at Will's character in the movie. There's a mental health component to Will's character in the movie, and I think that also mirrors, what he had been going through in his personal life as well. So I'm not sure if that was intentional, but there were some parallels there, and I thought it was very exciting to watch. And I didn't pick up on it initially, but after the fact, I was like, hold up. Is that why they X, Y, and Z? Is that why he was struggling with anxiety within the movie? Those kind of thoughts just kind of went through my head at the last second. So yeah, good movie if you can get a chance to go out and see it. Here is my book, Feeling Good. Do I have it? Yeah. Oh, I got a copy in my room. Perfect. So Austin is just talking about my book, Feeling Good, right here. A mental health workbook by your boy, yours truly. So this is something that you can pick up in stores, and we do talk about forgiveness in this book as well. And thank you so much, Austin. We're still working on that app, Groupthink. It's been a couple of years. So we're still working on it. And so was it Austin who reminded everybody about the live stream this morning? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. And speaking of the notifications for the live, I got please attach the photo to the form. Okay, I'll take care of that later. Let me see. Facebook. I heard from the Facebook's team in regarding to the lives that users are, so for those people who want to subscribe to my notifications. This is what Facebook let me know. Um, Facebook configurations can be confusing. So share updated instructions from the team for Coder's audience who wants to receive notifications for his Facebook live events. Users should subscribe to all notifications and make sure that they have video notifications enabled in their personal notification settings. Settings, notifications, video. So, let me see Discord. Okay, so is that the updated Discord link, Austin? Because I'm working on getting my all my assistants into the updated Discord link. But let me drop in some information about how to stay up to date with the live notifications, because I know it's very difficult for people to get them. So people don't go live when they don't expect my lives during this time. So this is, users should subscribe to all notifications and make sure that they have video notifications enabled in their personal notification settings. Settings, notifications, video. All right. So let me get these typos out, and then I can post here for you all. So we will talk about the three things here shortly. It's a little bit of troubleshooting for my audience. I'm just happy y'all can hear me for real, for real. All right. There we go. So this is how you all can get notifications to all my live streams. And if there's a way to pin this here, Austin, maybe we can do that. I don't know if it's possible, but if there's a way to pin it, that'd be super dope. So users should subscribe to all notifications and make sure that they have video notifications enabled in their personal notification settings. Settings, notifications, and video. So this right here, this is how you can subscribe to not miss a single live stream. So we have to get this word to everybody on my Facebook. And if you're watching on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok, because we are streaming live on TikTok this morning, I guess this is not applicable to you. So just, in that case, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. But if you're on Facebook, then this is how you should subscribe to the notifications. So I just wanted to mention that. But like I said, we are streaming live on TikTok. On TikTok, God's Divine says neurodivergence assemble. Yep. I know the neurodivergent community may not wake up this early. Well, we're in California, so it's kind of early. But either way, we are up this morning. Not sure that I can pin. I would need access to do that. Also, now I don't even know how that works, but like I said, we'll leave this here and let people, learn how this works. On TikTok, Coda Parsons says, "Hey, dude, love your work and just wanted to say keep going." Coda, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Coda. I appreciate you. Thank you for your attention and thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. All right, so we're talking about forgiveness this morning, right? And the first thing that I'm going to drop about forgiveness is right here, number one. This is important right here. This is very important. Forgiveness is for you, not for the other person. So I like I said, I went to the Bad Boy screening and I've seen I'm looking at some of the comments that people have left on the videos. What comments am I seeing? People are saying things like, "I can never forgive Will Smith. I still can't watch Will Smith movies. I can't believe what he did to Chris. I can't watch." So a lot of people are still hung up on what happened, I think 2 years ago. Was that 2 years ago? When he slapped Chris Rock. And they're saying that they can't watch Will Smith, boom, 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 so on and so forth. At the box office, the movie did extremely amazing. I think it crossed over 100 million with a 100 million production budget. So the movie will go on to do numbers. and it just shows that talent is undeniable. Do I like what Will Smith did? No, I don't like it at all. Do I think maybe perhaps his lady should have stopped him from going up there? Yes, but either way, he did what he did, and he's still a human being who, deserves forgiveness and mercy and grace like all of us. But if you're a big fan, and you're like, I can't forgive Will Smith, I can't watch his movies. You have to understand that the forgiveness is not really for the other person, it's for you. It helps. It's a liberating thing, because when you feel a way towards somebody and you're not able to forgive, then you're like, oh, frustrated. You're like, oh, I'll never forgive them. I can't believe they hurt me. And Chris Rock is my favorite comedian. So when I saw what happened, I thought it was a joke at first. I was at a Oscars watch party here in LA, not too far from the Oscars, when the incident happened. And I'm sitting there watching. I'm looking around at the people around me. I'm like, was that fake? Um, and people were like, no, like, I don't know that was staged or if it was real. So I mean, it hurt my feelings. He slapped my favorite comedian as well, but he's still a human being who's going through a lot, and a lot of what he's going through, we're not able to see it. So you gotta keep that in mind. The forgiveness is really for you. It's not for the other person. So it's something that you do to liberate yourself. Keep that in mind. You do have to liberate yourself. On TikTok, Fave Users says, Kojo, what's up, Fave User 123? I love when people chime in with like these random usernames. I think it's hilarious. Fave User 123 / gorgeousness. What a name. What a name. Maria, good morning. And Austin is referring to 174, Visualize Success in the book. Thank you, Austin. We always have to refer to the book, Visualize Success. Write it out. This is what Austin is referring to. For those of y'all who have the book right here. My camera is supposed to be like an HD camera, but who knows how this stuff works. I can make this thing be more clearer, I think. There we go. Austin, we got it. Visualize Success. So if you have the book, here's how to visualize success. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. Kobe, we were up until like 4 o'clock. Kobe, my guy. Hey, they're never gonna let me run for governor of West Virginia now, huh? Jocelyn, I have done we've done giveaways before, and when I first released this book a couple of years ago, I did a massive giveaway. I gave away like hundreds of copies, and the giveaway was fun because I got to connect with a lot of my supporters. But what was not fun was the fact that I had to sign each book. I signed each book, and I would leave like a message to the person, and like it was so overwhelming to have to sign the books and also ship them out myself. I didn't have sufficient help on my team. Now I have help. I have a better supporting cast, or a more appropriate supporting cast for me. So now I can do more giveaways and things like that. We talk about having ADHD or being neurodivergent and needing an assistant to get things done. So I have made my system as efficient as possible. I live so close to the post office. I can ship out these books. I can get the content to you all. So I'm doing my best to slow things down for myself. But whenever I sign a book, I want to leave like a message. This is what I wrote to myself in my own book. I said to myself, thank you for taking a chance on yourself. You're helping out millions around the world while putting yourself back together. Keep going. Take chances. Be brave. I love you. Let's get it. Kojo's copy, feeling good. And I put free. So I talk to myself sometimes. Okay. All right. So Austin, so remind me whenever I do the next giveaway, I have a signed copy for you for sure. You, Kobe, Megan, I got a signed copy. I want to get a signed copy to the OGs. So Austin, the three of y'all, I got y'all. I got y'all for sure. And we'll do giveaways so that way we can get the book out to more people. So I just want to say that before I get too sidetracked. Um, all right, Kobe, but I would love to do this. I would love to do this. I would love schizophrenia is actually my favorite topic to study about, and people would never know that because they would think it's ADHD or autism. But I'm fascinated by schizophrenia, and I think my patients with schizophrenia appreciate me. I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. Anti woke bloke says I was literally just watching one of your videos about quitting weed, and your life had never, um, I guess, come up. Oh, hey, I appreciate you, anti. Hold on, let me get this to be more clear. You see how clear that is? Uh, but I appreciate you. And when we talk about THC, I don't want you all to think that I'm anti THC. Like I was on the news talking about how it can increase your risk of psychosis, so on and so forth. But I mean, I think I mentioned it here before that I myself, I'm a fan of it. I'm here in California; it's legal, but I have to look at my goals and my dreams and what I want to accomplish, and I have to figure out like, is it helping me to take edibles every night? Um, and it wasn't. But then I was also overdoing it, so I had to go on the tea break, and that's how the tea break series came alive, where I just started talking about the things that happen when you take these tea breaks. So I'm not anti THC. I wish we could take away all the negative side effects from THC and like have it be like a medication, because then some people would stop, relying on their antidepressants, and then they could use alternative things like THC. But currently, the evidence doesn't support that. So yeah, not fun. But we have to go by evidence based information over here. Kobe, and Kobe is coming. It's coming. I can start by making content, more and more content about schizoaffective, clear and shining. Yay! Appreciate you. All right. The second thing about forgiveness, and I really like this setup right here. So this is the setup in my room. Of course, I have my setup in the living room too. So that's not a bad setup. That's where we stream from late last night. But this is a vibe too. I've had this computer for 2 years, and the gaming with Dr. Kojo, and I know I'm going off on a tangent, but the gaming with Dr. Kojo, I never brought it back because I didn't know how to set up my computer. And I'm just being honest with y'all. I've had this clear camera for years. I just never knew how to set up my own streaming equipment. So I was like, I guess I can't go live. Oh yeah. This is Kobe. I have too many TVs. Look, I'll give one away to a friend here. I was telling my sister that I think I'm a hoarder, and she's like, "No, you just have ADHD." I said, "Oh, thank you very much. You're right." Leilani, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's this time work out for my Tennessee people? What is it? It's 11:31. And I'm looking on Facebook right now. I just got a notification on Facebook that my live is restricted for certain audiences. So I guess that's what happens when we talk about things like THC. And I try and talk about these things from a evidence-based perspective. So y'all who know me know that I don't get on here glorifying substance use and things like that. I just talk about evidence-based information, and I try and make it funny and engaging. But I understand that TikTok may like there's kids, so I get it. I get it. That's pretty. I'm working, but I can multitask easily unless I am reading or typing. All right. So the second thing about forgiveness is we will all need grace and forgiveness one day. We're all going to need it because we're human. We're going to need it. So there are going to be certain times when somebody that you love does something wrong, They do you wrong, and then you go through the hurt, the anger, the pain, and the frustration. If you're neurodivergent, that rejection can feel like a ton of bricks just thrown on your chest. You're like, how can this person do this to me? Oh, how could like you really feel that pain, and then you may have to put your feelings aside and forgive that person. And likewise, you may be in a position to where you hurt somebody as well. And I've always felt that the people that we love, those like when it comes time to hurting somebody, those are the first people that we hurt. We normally hurt the people closest to us, the people that we love. So we're gonna need forgiveness from people. And when they forgive us, they are liberating themselves, and they're also doing something nice for us as well. So I think now what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? I do think it's important to understand that we're not all perfect. We're gonna we're gonna fall short one day, and we have before. There's nobody watching this live stream, whether you're watching on TikTok or LinkedIn or Facebook. Christine on TikTok says we all need forgiveness. We are human. Christine, I completely agree. We all need forgiveness. There's nobody who's watching this stream right now who hasn't done something wrong, and needed somebody else to forgive them. So keep that in mind. Is this a human thing? Let me sip this cold coffee. You need to add Discord. You mean add Discord to the streaming? Like, how can I do that? When I was younger, I was a technology wizard in my family. Like, I was a guy who, my grandma or my dad would call and say, "Coach, come down and fix the TV." And I would like plug in one HDMI to like the TV, and it would start working, and everybody would be like, and they'd be all happy and impressed. And now everything is so complicated. I feel like an old dude, I feel like an old man trying to manage all this stuff. It gets complicated. Don't sweat changes, take things as they come, and also self love is chapter 3. Self love in the book is what Austin's referring to. This book right here, feeling good. So keep that in mind. We will all need forgiveness. Was that my mom? My mom will call me. I'm telling my mom. Google, right? Hey, mom, how you doing? Oh, it's all good. Okay, bye, mom. Love you. Okay. My mom was saying that uh my mom was saying that her phone butt dialed me, and she said that she needs to fix it before her phone butt dialed some married man at midnight. My mom is funny. She doesn't like to admit it, but my mom is funny. Oh yeah, I didn't hang up on mom. No, I don't want to get in trouble. If you grow up in a foreign household, you're always going to be a little bit afraid of your parents. So, you know, I'm gonna drop the third thing that you didn't know about forgiveness in here in a second. But let me look at what Jenny on TikTok is saying. Um, I'm new here and wondering if you ever discuss aging, mental and physical. So, Jenny, that's All right, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, hello. This is him speaking. Oh, I'm doing great. How about you? Yeah, my car was just parked, and then somebody came in and hit my car. Yeah, they Well, I was leaving a concert, and like the manager, like he heard a big like boom outside, and you know, and then when I went outside, like my car was just like smashed, like totaled. I know, it's been rough, but yeah, what can I do? Just call y'all and y- yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, it's All right, yeah, I'm back. I appreciate y'all for staying with me. I had to take care of business. TikTok, are we still there? Somebody TikTok said, "Hello, doctor." Hello, doctor. Oh, Mickey, Vicky. Um, yeah, the insurance adjusters have to call you. But see, I gotta forgive um the lady who hit my car too, and just the insurance do what they gotta do. Mickey, Vicky. All right, what's Tracy saying? I've been trying to get hold of my life. My first step is really I have to hold myself accountable. I'm going to somebody at work, clocking quickly. And I didn't want to get to go. Okay, accountability is key. Hope, how are you doing, Hope? Accountability is key. That's why the white. That was a fun game y'all were playing. It was a fun game y'all were playing. Vicky. Let me see what questions we had going. What's the distance for people like me? Um, hmm. I, so I would say when you're manic, you know, it's just like a big ball of fun. Like it's so much. It's like dopamine overload. So that's why I believe that link between mania and addiction is real. It's strong. It's true, and you have to be careful. And it helps out when you're aware. But when you're manic, um, it's like a dopamine overload. Your mood is elevated. You have energy. So if there's something that you are addicted to, or you have a genetic predisposition to being addicted to that thing, that could be something that you overindulge in while you're manic. So it's important to know, all right, okay, like I'm manic, or this is what's going on right now, and then have people around you who can say, hey, let me hold your credit card real quick. Let me, um, you know, let me hold your lighter. Let me make sure you're not, rolling up a blunt right now. Let me make sure you're not pouring up a whole lot of tequila. Let me make sure you're not um, driving your car super fast, or whatever action that you would do that could put you at risk. Yeah. So it's a hello doctor on TikTok. Hope you're 6 years older than me. Okay, hope so. You're what, 37? 37. Okay. All right. What's the? Oh, all right. So the third thing. Oh, you're 37. 37 is young. You're a young lady. 37 is a young lady. It's interesting that this is about forgiveness, especially when you know that you are prone to a certain type of mania. It's hard to be proud of who you are when it causes so much pain. Ooh. Mm, mm, this is facts right here. It is hard to be proud of who you are when yeah. And this is a unique type of pain. I don't think it's specific to bipolar disorder, but it's a very bipolar thing, I would say. Um, you can get this type of regret in ADHD as well, but with mania, is you don't really know what has happened until after the fact, and then when you're trying to pick up the pieces and put things back together, then you're like, wow, I really did that. I did this. I hurt that person. I blew this money. And it does make it hard for you to forgive yourself. But the same way I talk about forgiving other people, that same forgiveness needs to be extended to ourselves. Oh, we didn't do a water break. Oh, Mickey, Ficky, water break. All right, somebody drop the magic word in there, and let me go get some water. I hope you said this. Hope you can be whatever age. That's all right with me. Let me go get some water real quick. Get some water. Water. Yeah, I see the water. KK. Florida water. Oh no. Oh, I drank the water before the water break. I hope you all forgive me. Please. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry. Cheers, y'all. Big cheers. Oh, these are my assistant's puppies. It's like a Frenchie, and then I forget the other type of. I forget what the other one is called, but it's a cute dog. Big cheers, y'all. Big cheers. I need that. I don't think I even drank water this morning. I just swallowed my Adderall like it was Starburst. Okay. My mania has almost ruined my family. I also have ADHD. It's the already forgiveness is hard for me. And Tracy, look, it's very difficult, but this is why it helps to have people who understand you. Because I think you can be hurt by somebody, but if you knew that their intent wasn't to hurt you, it's much easier for them to forgive you. Or if somebody hurts you and they didn't mean to, you can be hurt, but you're like, okay, this person didn't mean to. They were struggling, and it's so much better for somebody to be able to recognize that, oh, so and so hurt me because they were in a manic episode, or their mental health was struggling, or maybe their ADHD was like this or that, as opposed to somebody hurting you and you're like, damn, like why did this person hurt me? Like, is this person like that, like malicious, or like this person really wanted to see the end of me? So it's helpful to know why people do what they do. I think that's key. That's key. I hope I am on Instagram. If you look on my TikTok account, you should be able to. You should be able to see like a beacons link, and if you click that, you should see my my IG page, Twitter page, so on and so forth. At 13, a psychiatrist said I was a narcissistic sociopath. Said my mom should lock me away and throw away the key. What an awful doctor. That doctor sucks. That doctor should quit his job. That doctor is capped. Some doctors suck too. Like we have to take that into consideration. Some doctors are not good and they lack empathy. So I think that's key. And the third, I'm not sure if I dropped this one here, but you can forgive, but you don't have to forget. You don't have to forget. And this also works for yourself as well. So if you forgive yourself, you have to forget. You don't have to forget what you did. And not that you're holding, like blaming yourself, but you're holding yourself accountable. So you can forgive yourself for, maybe what you did while you're manic, but understand that, okay, all right, when I get manic, I tend to overspend. I tend to do X, Y, and Z. So how can I prepare for that time right now while I'm stable? We should be preparing for mania while we're stable. We should be preparing for the depression while we're stable, if bipolar is what you struggle with. And also even with ADHD, we should be preparing for that, that burnout, that hyperfixation, the ADHD paralysis. Anybody, wherever we are most stable, that's what we should start, putting things together so that we can prepare in advance, so that when life's challenges come our way, it's a minor inconvenience as opposed to like a huge meltdown. Of course, Alani would win, but she probably has an unfair advantage because she's a moderator. Pencil and peace, okay. And Tracy, very sorry to hear that, but what happened to you. And Meg episodes. So I think yesterday when I was talking about mania, I was saying that it's at least like a week if it's bipolar 1. But sometimes Mac episodes can go on for they can go on for weeks to sometimes months. Yeah, sometimes that happens, and then like when is I feel like the longer the manic episode is, the the more painful the regret could be. So the longer it is, you should be kinder to yourself because you made it out. You made it out. Jenny on TikTok, go ahead and ask your question for sure. Go ahead and ask your question. I have forgiven my birth mother for what she did and how she left us with our dad and didn't try to be involved in our whole childhood. But doesn't mean I'm exposing myself to her again because I tried in adulthood and she dropped off again at a drop of a hat. You're right, and it's tough when we have to put these boundaries in place with our parents. It's really difficult, and my heart goes out to Leilani and anybody who relates to this. I have you a really good relationship with my parents, but sometimes I still have to put boundaries in place. So it becomes weird when you, as the child, have to take unorthodox decisions and had to take that non-traditional path to to protect yourself. And you're gonna feel guilty when you do this more than likely, but you have to make it okay for yourself to do that. Ooh, recognizing my limits. And yeah, hope forgiveness is good. Forgiveness is a good thing to do. Recognize my limit. Ooh. Mm. Recognizing my limits, page 38. So shout out to Austin right there. Um, all right, let me answer a couple more of these. Smoke weed daily and quit when diagnosed with ADHD by psychiatrists and now going through bipolar testing. Hope to soon be on the proper medicine after being told I only had depression for years and years. And Jocelyn, I think we've spoken about this before, but there's a there's a huge link between those who use THC frequently, and then after they get an assessment, they see that there's some type of neurodivergence there. And also with ADHD, the likelihood of people with ADHD are 3 times more likely to use the devil's letters as opposed to neurotypical people. So this is a real thing. This is a real thing out there. It's real. Um, and also with bipolar, people have to wait like 10 years on average to get the right diagnosis there too. So, like I was saying yesterday, we live in America, which is the greatest country on earth. I do believe that. I do believe that, and I'm proud to be in America. I'm grateful for all the opportunity that I've had here. I would not have had all these opportunities in my home country of Ghana. So I'm grateful to be in America. At the same time, with mental health, like you know, we gotta get going. It's 2024. It's time to make some strides. You know, I'm in the process of looking for my bio family. I don't know if I want to, and that's fine. You may not want to now. You might change your mind later on. That's okay. Female late 40s is forgiving yourself is very difficult. That even it makes me want to even do a live stream about that. Our hope, take care. 1 second, let me talk to insurance real quick. Yeah, hello. Thanks so much. All right. Yeah, it is good news. So hopefully we can make some progress, and I can get me a car. I miss my car. I miss my car. Jane said, struggling with my over 70s depression, low energy, and realizing you're rapidly sliding that hill. So, Jenny, what's one simple thing you can do today to make you feel a little bit better on TikTok? Um, but yeah, that was good news. And Georgia, uh, Tracy, I have no comment about Georgia Medicaid. You know, no comment. No comment. Uh, the health and mental health is not satisfactory. Um, yeah, it's like people get more help from online forums and like professional help. And the unfortunate thing is that professional help is what uh, like that's how you get prescribed medications. That's how you get prescribed, you know, you know, different treatments and therapies, and that's the game changer right there. So it's unfortunate that it takes so long to get to that level. But the cool thing about online forums and Facebook and TikTok, whatever you may have, is that it helps to bring about hope. Hope is really important. Hope is important. Hope is Hope comes from the same family that dopamine comes from. Like dopamine is that anticipation of something pleasurable. Hope is the anticipation of something positive, something good. Both of these things keep us going. So I think what we're doing here, it helps to promote hope, and that's a very powerful thing. We forget that sometimes, but hope is a powerful thing. She caused a lot of pain. She was in throes of addiction, and now a pleasant, kind person. Lots of childhood trauma. And you got yourself, a pat on the back, or a love of the show for wanting to, break the generational cycle. This is very difficult. It's very difficult. All right. My TikTokers, I know we restricted the live regulated goods content. Okay. I'll make sure that when I go live on TikTok, we keep the substance use talk to a minimum. And I'll reach out to my folks at TikTok and figure out how we can talk about these topics without getting in trouble. So, all right. That will be it for today's live stream. I will go ahead and post some videos. I got a couple of videos for y'all, a couple of exciting video topics, and I will get that out. I'll try and be on TikTok live a little bit later today, and I also should be on Facebook live again in the morning as well. So it'll be pretty cool to be on live stream on back-to-back days. So I'm excited to doing that for doing that. And yes, Austin, once we start giveaways again, the three of y'all, you, Megan, Kobe, I got y'all. But definitely you, Austin. I appreciate you. And I was talking to myself on the first live stream, so you got me right. So thank you so much. So awesome. Y'all have a fantastic day. Thank you for being patient with me as I tried to get my insurance stuff sorted out. And I killed two birds with one stone, but I still got more to do. So let's have a fantastic day. Let's be productive as best as we can. And if you're struggling, do one thing today that'll make you feel a little bit better, and take credit for that. Until next time, peace. Take care. Love y'all.